Good morning. I'm Sharon from Sharon Shed Signs and Designs. Come on in and say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I am going to do a porch cleaner this morning. First time I've done one in a long time. Let me see if I can get us brought up on my iPad. Hang on just a second. Because so far I'm not seeing it. Hang on. I'll get it. Okay, why don't I see it? Try refreshing my screen. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great, other than not getting this brought up. Come on. Well, never mind that. I'll just go back to using my iPad. Hang on. This is crazy. I thought maybe it would scroll up and I could see the comments better, but we'll see later. Let's see. Let me know if I can get us brought up here. There I am. Woohoo! I was beginning to wonder if I was on the wrong page or something. All right. All right, I can see you. Hey, Kim, how are you? And Cheryl, good morning. Hey, another Kim, good morning. And Carol and Mary, hey, everybody. It is a very cold morning this morning. Feels like temperature of 4. I just looked. But after today, it's supposed to start warming up a little bit. So, I am going to do this porch cleaner. The Easter, what is the name of it? I just looked at it a minute ago. Easter Bunny Hop This Way. I have not done a porch cleaner in a long time. So we'll see how this goes. Hey, Brenda. This is a 5-foot by 12-inch wide board. I have stained my edge with Minwax water-based stain in Early American. So I'm going to paint the body, and I'll try to keep this moved up where you can see where I'm working. Let's see. I've got another bottle of this, but okay, we'll start there. I may end up standing up. It might be easier, but we'll see. So how's everybody doing? You all freezing too? Yeah, I'm gonna have to open the big bottle of paint. Not off to a very good start here this morning. Let's see. Now, of course, I have it on my fingers. But we'll get going in a minute. I need to get out and, well, I've got my exercise class at 1:30, and then I also need to go get my R&R for my blood thinner and get some things from Walmart. So I'm dreading going out in the cold. But by noon, we're supposed to be out of the dangerously cold, they said. Now we're getting somewhere. I noticed a few months ago this blouse has got paint all over the sleeve, but it'll probably have more by the time I get done, so no big deal. Move it up a bit. I think this is going to be cute. I love porch leaners. They've always been my favorite thing to do. Used to be about all I did, but not so much now. I still like them, but they don't sell very well, and especially not for Easter. But so I'll probably end up just putting this on my porch, which would be fine. I'm using one of my Bates foam brushes to put this on. Surprise, surprise, huh? Almost got it. Okay, I am going to dry this, but I am going to stand up to do it. You won't be able to see my head, but that's okay. It'll just be easier. Make sure I've got that to the end. Close my paint. I'd hate to spill that whole new bottle of paint. That would not be good. Well, just clean that up a little. it. And that place didn't have enough paint either. So, try to keep my heat gun off of my board. So, let's see. Hey, Pam, how are you? Hey, Renee, how are you, girl? Hey, Colleen. Connie. It's good to see you all. Okay, I think I've got this section, so I'll move it up. And I decided some of that still was a little shiny, so it's not real dry. That's better. That's better. Place there too. I didn't get enough paint. I don't see any place else. So you guys staying inside and crafting today? Almost. About got it. Staying in where it's warm, good plan, girl. Trying to read more comments, and it's acting up on me. So I guess you saw where it really is true that Facebook, after 30 days, is going to delete all videos. So I have until June the 20th to get mine uploaded to YouTube. So I am working on that. So if you all would subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great. Let's see. I'll still be doing lives on Facebook. They just won't keep them on there longer than 30 days. So if you want to go back and see an older one, you'll have to use YouTube. Also, I will be live on Essential Stencil. Hey, Brenda. Or Stencil of the Month Club. Saturday afternoon. using the February stencil of the month, all the kitchen goodies. I haven't fully decided what yet I'm gonna do, but I will be planning that out tomorrow, getting it together. Almost got it dry. Put the lid back on my paint before I knock it over. Okay, I think it's dry. I'm gonna pull my tape off. Move it up. One little place with bleed right there, so it's looking for a toothpick. There I go. Wet wipe. That's the only place. All the rest of it looks pretty good. So that got that. There's one little place right there. Okay, we're good. So, this laid out. I did lay it out yesterday afternoon and make sure I had it where all my letters are going the correct direction according to the packaging. And then I put a little mark on them so I do the right side, because I have been known to mess that up. Start taping it down some. Go down a little. All right. Just gonna tape them all down before I start stenciling. Try to get them straight, although I'm not going to measure. Looks pretty good right where it is. I debated doing my lettering in a spring color of some sort, but I think I've decided I'm just going to go with black for the lettering. Or is that what I decided? No, actually, I think I decided I'm going to do it in carriage house green. I forgot what I did decide. It did me a lot of good to plan it all out. Okay. It moved up here. I know you can't see what I've got on here. Right there, that doesn't look straight to me. Yeah, I think it is. All right, I'm going to get me a shop towel for offloading. I'm going to put some carriage house green on my paper plate, and I'm about out of plates, so I'll have to be sparing with these. All right, and my stencil brush is right here. I'm going to use a 5/8 inch. Dip my brush in my puddle of paint and work it up in the bristles about halfway. And then offload really well. Okay, I think we're good. We'll get started. This one looks a little crooked to me. Okay, I think that's better. So I use the light swirling method and apply more pressure as I use the paint out of my brush. I decided yesterday, I think, my plan was that I'm going to do this mostly in green and pink with a little other colors added in, very little, but okay. So Easter up. I'm just going to throw this in my seat, but I better not because I'll sit down on it in a minute. Okay. I was just thinking about my bridges. I probably will fill them in, but I'll go back and do that later. Fortunately, it really goes pretty fast with swirling, at least I think it does. Get my shop towel under my board. Sometimes I have to go back over it in the other direction to make sure it's all covered. Was just thinking if I had done my letters in the stain, it would almost look like they were cut out, I think. That would have been cool. I didn't think of that till now. Okay, we'll untape this much. Throw it in my holding place. So far, we've got Easter Bunny. And now I'm going to do the hop this way. I like the font on this sign. And this is called Hop This Way Easter Bunny, 5-foot vertical leaner. It's part of the Easter 2025 collection. And I have put a link in the description of the live along with my discount code, SHARON SHED, all one word. If you don't have it and you just decide you just have to, which is what I do a lot of times when I decide I don't want a particular stencil, that I wouldn't use it, and then I see somebody else use it, and oh, I gotta have that. So. Always appreciate it when you use my ambassador code, as do all the other ambassadors. So, as long as you use somebody's, because it helps us out and it also helps you out. So. Almost got this part. There's lots of cute little add-ons though, so we're going to use some of those. This Hop This Way could be used on other signs as well. So, we've got all that. And we've got all these cool add-ons. So, I think I'm going to add some things. I'm going to grab my little star. I didn't bring it over here, but it's close by, I think. There it is. So I'll be right back. All right. I'm going to use the domed brushes for this so that I don't have to tape off. And I've never opened this, so I'll just open it this way. This is Folk Art Matte, and it is Vintage Tea Rose. So, and you offload the same way with your domed brushes, only be careful, you need to offload even more. But they're awesome and not having to tape things off. Put a little yellow star on my plate. Get my bottle unclogged. Grab another domed brush. Okay, that's cute. I'll add another flower about here. Could make this flower a different color, but I'm going to go with the same. Okay, there's some flowers. Almost like it just like that, but of course I'm going to keep going. I'm going to add a bunny. Where do I want my bunny? I'm going to go out here. Let's see, or no, I don't want him running off of the board. Okay, I'm going up here. And he's going to be tea rose as well. Okay. Gonna add this bunny. Kind of standing on my end. Go a little bit onto my U, but that's okay. Dry that and add a little more where it's on top of the U. If your paint's not dry, you just move paint around. Dry it and give it one more coat on the ears. That covers pretty well. A little bit of a run right there. Actually, I don't know if it's a run or I didn't get my ear all the way out there covered. There, that looks better. This bunny's gonna go right here. That's all the bunnies I'm putting on. I think I am going to, now I need to that looks better. All right, that bunny. I'm gonna add a couple of paw prints, and I'm gonna do those in black, but I want it to be a real dry brush. And if I don't see your questions, which I probably won't, I will answer them this afternoon. We got black on there. fairly dry. I like that. And I'll put one up here. Alrighty. I need some orange. This is also folk art. It is Vivid Orange. Let's see, where do I want eggs? I think. Oh, I'm not doing eggs, I'm doing carrots. I'll put one here. Better move back down where you can see. Wouldn't have to use all these add-ons, but I like them. Let's see, I'm going to use some Hauser medium green for my carrot top. One carrot. I think I'll add another one right in the middle of this U. All right, I'm going to add a couple of eggs and then I'm going to call it good. I see a place right there that I need to touch up that I didn't see earlier. Okay. Moving up. Doing an egg over here. I've got some folk art lavender. Actually, I think I'll add this one with that. this one here. Do the bottom part in a little star. Do the top in the vivid orange. All right, I think that some of it kind of needs something along the edges. And I would normally use my Klingon round. But I think I'm going to try it with a domed brush because it's fairly soft and not as big. Let's see. You can see. Well, it would be better if I put the stencil back on. That's not good. Okay, let's see, bunny. If I don't like this, I'll just paint him back pink. It's too dark. I like that better, but one place is a little dark. There. It'll be better when it dries. I just think it kind of gives them a little bit more finished look. That might be just me. A little more black, but I also need my shop towel to offload. Okay, and I also think that I want to do the eggs that way. You may not agree, and that's fine. If you don't like it that way, if you do one, you don't have to do it for sure. I just think it looks a little better with it. Even the carrot. I wasn't going to do the leaves, but I've decided they need it too. Do one more of that. Lined up. There, that's pretty good, but I need a little more black. And my shop towel, which I've lost, so I'll get another one. Probably under my board. There, I like it like that better. All right. Since I've done everything else, I'm thinking I'll do the flowers too. Why not? Why not? Yep, like it. So on these smaller things, a domed brush works just fine. All right, I'm liking that. Now, one more thing. I want to take Kills Dark Wax and put it around the inside edge because I framed it and that gives it a more shadowed framed look. All I gotta do is be able to open my wax. There we go. And once again, I don't think I threw my shop towel away. Oh well. I just use a stencil brush to do this. Just gonna go all along the inside edge. Because if it was really in a frame, it'd have a shadowed effect. and I've never done this before. I used to not ever do this, but I've gotten to where I'm really into the Kills Dark wax. Or I also have an antiquing wax from Fusion Mineral that would work well. One side done. And I've got to redo my edges, but I'll do that later. Or I won't, because I'm probably just going to put it on my porch unless my grandson sees it and wants it. In this instance, I'm just putting this on with a swirling method too. Okay, I like that better. Alrighty, let me see. I'll slide it so you can see it all a little bit at a time, but then I'll try to hold it up so that you can see it. I got some yellow star on there. Where's my toothpicks? That's pretty good. I'll do more repair on it when I do my bridges. But there's the first part. And I can't see on my iPad what I'm doing. It's so delayed. I just wanted you to get a more close-up view of the different parts of it. Okay, now I'm going to try holding it up. And I'll get my chair out of the way. If I go stand right there, you can see most of it, but not very well. So if I move up, and my ceiling vent's probably going to be in the way, but there's the top. Anyway, I think it's cute. I hope you guys like it. Let me set it aside. It's too heavy to mess with. I will take a picture so that you can see it a little better. I can't take a very good picture of a leaner even to put on Facebook, but I'll try. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry I missed a lot of the comments. I hope you liked it. I hope it gave you some ideas. And it was fun to do a leaner again. Been a long time. So you guys have a great rest of your day. If you're in Stencil of the Month Club, I'll see you on Saturday. Otherwise, I might hop on Sunday. we'll see. But for sure next week, Tuesday and Thursday. I say for sure, depending on Jim's health situation, but probably he's doing okay. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you and I appreciate you, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.